Hello, welcome back to the channel, Tarot Yogi. I'm Vinit. I read tarot intuitively usually, but again, we have a crystal ball reading on public demand. And today's reading is going to be love messages. So we'll just be open for whatever messages have to come through for us to be channeled into the crystal ball. And again, we have 3 piles, and I don't have any fancy options. You just have to go down to the description box below, use your intuition, see what pile is being called to you, and that is your message. So I know we have really spoiled y'all with fancy images and tarot decks, but let's get a little intuitive, right? So definitely check out the description box below for your timestamp. And again, it's a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video. Share, subscribe, comment, it means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are also given in the description box below. And I will see you guys in your reading. And do let me know, how do the messages resonate? Thank you. Hello, if you chose pile number 1, this is your crystal ball love messages reading. So just give me a minute and we'll get to channeling. Okay, pile number 1. So my vision is honestly blank right now. And by that, what I'm assuming is, I think you've had your fair share of relationships. I think you've had your fair share of heartbreak, and you are at a place where you don't really have much of an expectation in terms of finding a partner in your life. You could be at a much older age, or that's not necessary, it's a general reading, but your soul definitely feels old, even if you're not of an older age over here. So there is a sense of weariness over here, and because your soul is so old, pile number 1, I feel there's a sense of just inner knowing that you operate from. So you're very good at cutting your ties and moving on. You're very good at breaking illusions that don't let you be stuck where you are for a very long time. And this has been a blessing in disguise for you. And I feel there is definitely new love coming for you, even if you don't believe that right now. And I feel this person is much closer than you think. And I'm honestly seeing a flame. So I must say, it does seem like this could be your twin flame, soulmate, high-level connection. And there's a very romanticized view about it on YouTube. But I think the real deal is, if this is truly your twin flame, then they're going to trigger the hell out of you to really liberate yourself from this lifetime on earth. This person, if they're truly your twin flame, they will help you get to nirvana and moksha over here. And it does feel like a very spiritual relationship. Like, yes, that you will have material abundance and you will have happiness, but it's truly going to be something very superficial for you. And I feel it's going to be a much deeper spiritual connection that you're going to have with this person, and you're just going to really enjoy being with each other. I think that's what you both are really going to truly enjoy doing, just laying around on the sofa doing nothing. That's what I'm really seeing over here, pile number 1, and it's really sweet. I think you both are a little weary, and there's a real need for you to even find oasis. And I feel this person is not just going to be your oasis, but this person is definitely going to be your happily ever after. And I can say that confidently. And I do feel there might be a lot of distractions. There might be a lot of seemingly impossible situations that you have to deal with in order to be with your person. You could even be in different continents. But understand that there is a thread that ties you both. I'm seeing a baby pink and a red thread that is tying you both at your heart. So no matter what happens, no matter how much things will tug away at your connection, it's only going to bring you closer. So please understand that it's honestly just the nature of reality, and it's just the nature of having such a spiritual love. And I don't feel you have reunited with this person in your past lives. There has been a sense of incompletion, and you feel as if there is something truly incomplete within you. And I think your person feels the same. So even if you both are very different externally, you're going to find that you're not very different at all internally. And the way you think, it's going to be very telepathic with each other. You're going to be very non-verbal, honestly. So you're going to really reach a place of comfort with your person. And I know I'm repeating myself, but I do feel this person is very close. And now I'm seeing rains. So I do feel this is sort of a metaphor over here of you being empowered on your own and you really charging ahead, doing what you need to do. Now I'm reminded of the story of the princess who was waiting for her Prince Charming to come save her, but she realized that he's not coming, so she took the sword in her own hand. So I do see that bit of an archetype over here with you. And there's a strong dragon energy here as well. But this is very friendly dragon energy that is definitely guarding you, protecting you, and even guarding your heart, pile number one. Understand that you have a higher capacity. You have a higher capacity than most people when it comes to dealing with matters of the heart. And therefore, you bear the brunt of it, honestly. And I think you only always wanted to be in love, even though you might play it off as not the case, but you truly live for love and you're motivated with love. And this is not a bad thing at all. You need to realize your vulnerability is a superpower and it's going to literally help you light up the world. Because there is this strong light worker energy. There is this also strong shadow worker energy over here by number two. And understand that your ability to go into the depths is something that is really helping you. Now, I feel like I'm underwater and it's dark, but I'm still able to see. So this is something about your clairvoyance here as well, that only in the deepest, darkest parts of yourself will you find these pearls and treasures that only you can excavate for yourself and propel yourself further and help other people along with it. So understand that everything in your life is connected, pile number one. And I think you understand this to a great extent, but really live in it even on the difficult days. So definitely take some time out for yourself. I don't think you need to go looking for love right now. I don't think you need to chase after anyone. So, and I would even say in this pile particularly, don't settle, don't even get like a time pass relationship, honestly, because if you're going to fill the void with something that is not as high vibrational as you or not even close to you, then you're not going to be able to attract in the person that is truly meant for you. And on top of that, you will bring down your own vibration that I see you have worked very hard to build up. All this energy work that you're doing, don't let it go to waste right now, pile number one, and realize you're much, much closer to the finishing line than you think. Yeah. I think you can I think you can definitely feel your person in the 5D. I think you definitely have access to their energy, and I think you do understand that this person exists for a lot of you. So understand that it is only a matter of time before it mm, it manifests in the material world over here. I think okay, my vision is going blank again. So I feel you have moments where you open up and then you close down even more, but you still keep a part of yourself open for other people. So I think there's a real need for you to even balance that out, pile number one. And right now, I think it's more important that you give to yourself. Only then will you be able to give to other people. So more rest for you. And I think the more you rest, the better you will be able to articulate what you're trying to say, what you're trying to write, the message you're trying to give out over here. So whatever you do over here, pile number one, you're going to be very, very successful. And you particularly, things are much more deeply connected in your life than other people's, I would say. But that's a blessing for you. And again, I know I'm repeating myself, but it's definitely a strong message that your person is much, much closer than you think. And I'm seeing north now. I'm seeing snow. So I feel this person could maybe come from the north or a place where it snows. I'm also seeing mountains. So this person could even come from the mountains. I strongly feel. Pile number 1. Okay, I'm also seeing that there are layers of karma that you have between y'all, good and bad, that is going to play out on its own. So you need to continue to be in your Empress energy, whether you're male, female, anything in the middle, it doesn't matter. You have to make sure you are constantly raising your vibration and attracting what you need and magnetizing yourself even more. You don't have to get out of your throne to go chase something. Pile number 1, you're not a knight anymore. You are definitely in your Empress energy. And yes, the Empress can even be completely ready for war. She could be in armor, but again, still, she's still sitting on her throne. So you don't ever have to go anywhere to chase anyone, if that makes sense. You need to just keep doing what you're doing. And only in that energy, as a byproduct of all this magic that you're doing, you will be meeting your person very, very soon. So this is definitely a promise over here of past lives for you to meet your person. And I do think you both are very parched and thirsty for each other, because I'm feeling very thirsty even though I just had my tea before this. So this yearning and this longing and this languishing that you have for each other, you will only be able to fulfill that with each other. So keep being in this nonchalant energy that you already are about love right now, because I think that is what is going to truly help you get this person faster, if that makes sense. Even though there's divine timing at play over here, but you can actually accelerate that by raising your frequency even higher. And I think you also need to do something that you haven't done. I think you're not challenging yourself enough because you're just trying to maintain the status quo, but understand that you're also not growing over here, and you need to grow in order to meet your person. Pile number 1. So don't be in your own way. Refine your skill sets. It's a general reading, so it's going to be different for all of y'all, but you will be able to refine your skill sets and get a higher level of mastery over here, which is going to, again, really help you with everything. I'm seeing you being in balance and you being in balance consistently. So I think you have finally learned, or you are definitely learning right now, the law it takes to keep yourself constantly in balance, because keeping yourself balanced right now might look very different than keeping yourself balanced tomorrow. So I think you finally are understanding this, and there's a real recognition of that. So understand also that certain lessons will only repeat till you finally learn it at the core, so you don't keep repeating the same mistakes. Pile number 1. There's definitely a deeper karmic pattern over here that I'm seeing for you, which is going to play out whether you like it or not. So you might as well try to mitigate as much damage possible, because you will be able to. You will be given the foresight as to what is to come, and you will be able to make a better responsive decision than reacting. And I do feel I'm saying all this because this is very related to you meeting your person over here. I'm seeing a closed flower now. So I think you are protective about yourself, and I don't think you have always been, but you have definitely learned again. And I think you will be able to bloom peacefully, very securely with your person. So it's okay for you to take your time to bloom. You don't have to bloom right away, right now. Because environment does play a big role for you over here. That's what I'm seeing, pile number 1. And don't let people gaslight you either. I think if you're taking more time out for yourself, that's definitely good. Because I'm seeing a clock now. And I'm seeing the rabbit. I'm seeing the rabbit from Alice. So other people might get you into this sense of urgency, but understand that that is just a ploy. And I do think you are dealing with certain people that are really trying to get to you, but they will not really be able to get to you. Understand that your frequency is higher, therefore they will not be able to truly damage you. So right now it's very important that you keep yourself in this very calm, soothing energy, even if it means being by yourself and handling work day by day, then that's what you need to do. And okay, so now I'm seeing two flames, and both of the flames are rainbow. So I feel even if this is a queer relationship or a non-binary relationship, you will be able to make it work and get the acceptance you need. So don't worry. And now I'm seeing the two flames merge. So again, there's this real message of you being very different, you being each other's opposite, yet you being one. So that's really beautiful over here, pile number one. And the flames are very iridescent and sparkly. So there could also be some very strong starseed energy over here. Now I'm seeing it sort of break apart again, the flame, and come together. So I do feel there will be a lot of friction between you and your partner, especially in the beginning, till you adjust to each other's energy. But when you do, you both will transform because I'm seeing the colors change now and become like a one solid color. Again, it's red and pink and yellow. So you both do come from the same source, pile number one. I think that's really the message. And like I said, I think you will be meeting your person definitely, I would say within a year or maybe 2 years, but you're very, very close to meeting your person. So keep doing what you're doing, and you're very, very close to meeting your person. I think that's the best way I can say it, because now I'm seeing the two flames reflected. So I'm seeing four flames. So, like I said, you can definitely sense your person in the 5D, and they will materialize in the real world very, very soon for you. Yeah. There will be a real sense of unity, and I do see you untangling. Like I said, I was seeing some layers of karma between y'all, but I do think all of that will untangle, and you will be able to untangle, detangle, and you will be able to truly become happy in this very lifetime. You're supposed to meet your person. This is destined for you, pile number one. So if you have gotten complacent, you really need to up your game. Pile number two, right now is not the time for you to slow down. Right now is the time for you to focus and accelerate whatever you're doing. So even if you get tired and burnt out, rest, give yourself some time, and get back into the arena, pile number one. Because you're definitely leading the pack right now. I'm seeing wolves. So you're definitely in your alpha wolf energy, and your instincts are very strong, and your senses are very heightened right now. So just keep following your heart, and you will truly be the the true victor over here in every sense of the word. I do feel you and your person, you both will peel each other's layers and sort of expose to each other the soft underbelly that you have been hiding under all this armor and shield. So you will find that space of security and love, and you just feeling safe that I don't think you have been feeling for a very long time. So understand that that time is also coming for you very, very soon. I just see you being really happy. So everything that you have worked for, everything that you have gone through, it's all going to be worthwhile, pile number one. I think that's what you really, really need to know over here. Now I'm seeing stairs, and I'm seeing the stairs merge. So even the kind of weird, bizarre situations you are in right now, pile number one, I feel they're exactly what you need to come closer to your person. So don't get worked up. Just keep doing, even if certain things might seem counterintuitive to you, that is exactly what you need to do. Because it's almost like you are on like a subconscious programming that is, in a way, helping you do what you need to do. So that's definitely also a blessing that you have, pile number one, that you really need to be super grateful for. Now my vision is going blank again. Yeah, that's all I see. Again, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And If you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for a private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below. So you can definitely reach out for a private reading. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you. Hello, if you chose pile number 2, this is your love messages crystal ball reading. So we'll directly jump into the reading. Just give me a minute, I'll get to channeling. Okay, pile number 2, so I'm getting a lot of static. So I think you have been alone for a while. You haven't really been dating and you have kept to yourself. And there is a sense of sadness and detachment that you have about love that you need to heal first in order to truly attract your person first. So there's a little more healing that you have to do that you maybe have been pushing under the rug. Maybe you are very sacrificing over here. That's also what I'm seeing. So you're ready to help other people and do things for other people, but you're not very good at taking care of yourself, are you, pile number 2? And I think you've definitely had partners that exploited this vulnerable part of you. And I think that's why you really lost so much faith. So I think that's the first thing you need to heal in order to be with someone to love you. I think that's important. I think you have to learn to love yourself first and stop being such a martyr and realize that you don't have to be the sad girl all the time. Like the sad girl aesthetic, you know what I mean? So you are very deep. You definitely have a lot of depth to you. You have so many layers to you. And I think you have more layers to you than even you realize, because I think you know yourself, but you don't know yourself completely. And I do feel that there are deeper layers in the unconscious that are just waiting for you to be, are just waiting for you to discover them. So there is a lot of hidden treasures, I feel, and a lot of gifts, a lot of spiritual gifts, a lot of gifts that will help you continue your mission and make your life much easy than it is right now, that you will be developing in due time, I feel. And I do think that's also perfect timing at play over here. So that is all going to add up into the big picture of you meeting your person, because there is love for you. Yes, there is a lot of distance, and there is not there is not enough healing at your end, pile number 2. That's what I'm really feeling. You haven't honestly done enough healing. I think that's the best way I can put it. And not to be too rude, but you need to really stop sacrificing yourself. I think that's the message. I am seeing two flames again, and I do feel this is a higher level twin flame soulmate connection. This is definitely going to accelerate you on your spiritual journey. That's what I'm really picking up over here, pile number 2. And there are moments when you are in alignment with your person, and there are moments that you're not. But there is a lot of you not being in alignment because you haven't healed your heart. And honestly, can I be very honest over here, pile number 2? What I'm also seeing is, before you meet your person, you will have another relationship that is just going to help you balance yourself out, because you're not in balance right now. And I think the more you are out of balance, the farther your person is going away from you. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I do feel that there will be certain sharp turns in a maze you will have to make, and you might not always be able to see what is ahead, and you might have to even do certain things that might seem counterintuitive, but that is exactly what you need to do in order to heal yourself and grow in a way that truly matters, pile number 2. And I wasn't expecting a message like this. I was expecting something a little more bubbly, but I think this is truly the message you need to hear when it comes to love, pile number 2, because you have a very loving heart. You are definitely motivated by love. And let me tell you, a lot of people are not motivated by love. And You feel that has always gotten you into a compromising situation, but understand that that is actually your superpower, and that is something that is going to help you in the long run. And now I'm seeing a candle. I'm seeing a white candle particularly, and I feel this is you. You have a very strong angelic energy about you. You just raise the frequency of anything and everything around you. You just do this magically. This is a gift you have, and I think you have been purposely placed in situations that were less than ideal for you, but you need to realize that you still survived and you still made it out. And not a lot of people would. So that is also a realization, and genuinely more gratitude you need to have, and realize that you have spiritual forces with you. And like I said, you are like this candle. You are burning brightly. And yes, you are burning, that is not the most comfortable state for you to be in all the time. But if someone can handle it, it is you, pile number two. So you have to learn to burn at a more moderate rate than you just burning yourself out completely. But I also feel this candle. I'm seeing that this candle doesn't end. So you are very much connected to heaven over here. I would say, pile number one, you're very very connected to the celestial realms, and I feel this is where you get your sort of immortal energy and power from. But that doesn't mean you don't learn to manage and take care of yourself, because I think that is also a spiritual lesson that you have to learn in your personal life. And I do feel, because I'm not just able to think about you over here, and I think this is your energy. You're so you're so divided in how you even perceive things, that you're always giving, pile number two. And I think it's high time you get some of that love back. And how are you going to get that back? By first giving it to yourself. That also means sometimes going to that doctor's appointment, showing up to that yoga class, showing up to the gym even when your body hurts. That is true love that you have for yourself. And I think it's not so much about the discipline, because I do see you have the discipline. It's just you don't have the discipline for yourself, which which is honestly a little sad. And you need to change this, pile number two. You really really need to change this, and realize that you have always been very deserving of true love and happiness, and just acceptance, and this ability to truly be seen for who you truly are at your core. And the right people will come in once you break down your own wall. That's what I'm seeing, pile number two. I do see you moving. I see you traveling more. I see you moving more, and I'm seeing a boat. So being near water is also something that's going to happen for you, and I think that's going to be a very healing experience for you. I'm seeing you in swimwear, so definitely summertime, I feel. Pile number two. Pile number two, I think right now you're getting a lot of divine downloads from the celestial realms. I think your angels are very, very close to you. You might be seeing a lot of feathers. So let it calm you, let it relax you, let it tell you that it's all right. You are on the right path. You're very much falling in alignment. But angels will not help you heal your heart unless you do that for yourself first, unless you even give them access. So you sort of have to just surrender to the process. Over here, you need to surrender to your heart and let the dam open up. I'm seeing a dam. So let it burst open, because there's so much gunk will come out, but also a lot of treasure for you will come out, that you will be able to heal and move at a much accelerated rate than you could have ever before. So understand that changing yourself right now is your best bet, and you're going to change regardless. So don't make this more painful for yourself than it needs to be. I'm seeing a snake now, and snakes, when they shed skin, they get super vulnerable, and they're hissing all the time. So no other animals can come near them. So you need to be a little more calm, and know that you're protected when you're shedding skin. The worst is over, pile number two. That's something you have to just know. You do have the inner knowing in your heart. That's what I'm seeing over here. But first, you have to you have to start loving yourself more, pile number two. I think that's truly the message over here. And I feel once you do this, and that's why I'm not getting a timing over here for you. I think it truly depends upon you. You're that powerful, pile number two, that you affect time. You're definitely not from here. You definitely have a lot of magic within you. So the point is, when you fix certain things within yourself, about yourself, your person will just be outside your door. I think that's the best way I can put it. And I feel that might even be very literally. So you're not going to meet your person online. I think you're going to meet your person somewhere near the water or somewhere in the evening. That's what I'm seeing over here. And this would be a place you don't expect yourself to be in usually. So you need to already start doing certain things that you wouldn't usually do. Go eat something that you wouldn't. Go wear something that you wouldn't. Go somewhere that you wouldn't. Get in this energy of change. That will again help you transform. That will just help you invite this energy of transformation into your life more. Lean into it is what I'm trying to say instead of resisting, pile number two. And I think once you stop resisting, there wouldn't be so much pressure even in the dam. Everything will balance itself out without you doing much. That's what I'm really saying. Okay, now I'm seeing a window. But I'm not seeing anything in the window, so I feel this is the window to your heart. And you're so afraid of opening it and going in it because you have these sort of illusions cast around it that scare you away. So this is a mirage. This is definitely things that are not based in reality, and even certain memories that you have because of the pain you have associated those memories with. I think that is making it a little more painful than it even needs to be, and you think you have dealt with it, but it's still there in the subconscious. That's what I'm seeing, pile number two. So don't let it manifest into something much more ugly than it needs to be. So declutter the unconscious. Do some shadow work. Look at some of my shadow work readings. But I think this kind of shadow work only you will be able to do for yourself. So instead of procrastinating, I really need you to get to it. And I know this has been a bit of a tough love reading. Again, I wasn't expecting things to go this way. But I think this is what you truly need. And I think if you're truly able to give this to yourself, you will truly be unstoppable over here, pile number two. You have the power to undo a lot of things. And you have the power to truly get everything you want over here. You're very capable, pile number two. It's just there's certain things you have to reprogram yourself. And do it with love. Enjoy what you're doing. Just because the world around you is telling you to not see more than what things could be, that doesn't have to be your reality. Everyone is at a different frequency, therefore everyone's reality is different. So your reality doesn't have to match with other people's reality, pile number two. I feel that is the message for you over here. And this reading has been more about you than the person you're going to be with. And honestly, I kind of like that. So understand that more you love yourself, the faster you will be to attracting a person. So do you want to take 10 years? Do you want to do this in a few months? It's truly up to you. You're that powerful, pile number two. And you need to realize this first. That's the first step. That's the first step for you. I think you're creating more distractions and illusions for yourself. You're not realizing that you do have this power of creating illusions, but I think it's working more against you than for you. So there's also a need for you to really take matters in your own hands and not let things just go. I see you being more proactive. I see you being a little more fearless. And I see you thriving in chaotic situations. And the chaos is exactly what you need to thrive. Pile number two. I'm seeing a tornado, but I'm seeing a person standing in the middle of the tornado. So you are the eye of the storm, pile number two. Yeah. Okay, now I'm getting something about your person. I think that they're also waiting. I think they have had their own fair share of heartbreaks, and they they have stopped believing that you even exist. But I think in the right time, they will know. And I feel your person will approach you. You won't have to go out of your way to search for this person. I see you doing all that. I don't see you doing all that. I see a person approaching you first. And I think you're going to take it slow. I think you're going to be friends first. And then I feel things will soon escalate. But there will be a mutual attraction. There will be a mutual, just have we met before feeling. And you're going to make each other blush a lot. A lot of laughing, a lot of giggling, a lot of just eating ice cream with each other on the beach. That's what I'm seeing over here, pile number two. Yeah. So this person has promised. It's just, it's really up to you, pile number two. So you would rather be more accountable than to be sorry and regretful, right? And there are certain things that you still need to let go from your past, which you will be able to. So don't don't waste your time right now. Don't find excuses. Even if you're a little sick, do what you have to do. Because your productivity is also very important right now. If you keep finding excuses, then you'll never get anything done. And be a little more gentle with yourself through all this. But do what needs to be done at your end, because you do have a lot to do, pile number two. So don't let anything slide. Don't leave any stone unturned when it comes to your end. Really use your perfection energy. Again, I'm getting strong Virgo energy. I'm getting strong Virgo North Node energy. So you are supposed to be a little psychotic about perfection. That is related to your life purpose over here, I feel. And that will be the most rewarding thing for you. And if there's a level of higher mastery anyone can achieve, it is you. So, like I'm saying, don't underestimate yourself, pile number two, and stop sacrificing yourself. Stop burning yourself out for other people. Stop it. Yeah. You could really like the stars. I'm seeing a lot of stars now. I think you maybe spend your evenings looking up at the stars and give yourself some more alone time. I feel that is also required. You do need to be in your hermit mode. And the hermit mode doesn't mean just not doing anything. The hermit is always walking. I'm seeing the hermit card, the traditional hermit card. He's never sitting. The hermit is traditionally always walking. So keep doing what you have to do. I know that you will meet your person at the right time, as long as you do the work that you have to do. Even if it is a lot, break it down for yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. You have to do this for a while. That's also what I'm seeing. You're building something very beautiful over here, pile number two, but at what cost is the real question. Are you building this at your own cost, at sacrificing yourself? Is it really going to be even worth it then? Are you going to even be able to enjoy it? I think these are questions only you can answer for yourself. Yeah. So, definitely, you have a lot on your plate right now. You don't need more people in your life. So, make your life fundamentally easy right now, pile number two. You don't have to overextend yourself for anything. Again, I'm repeating myself, but I really feel that is the message. And you are like a superhero. I think that's the best way I can describe you, pile number two. You really are a superhero, and you have a beautiful story that you will leave behind that is going to inspire a lot of people. And I think you already are like this micro celebrity. I think a lot of people know you more than you know them. So people have definitely heard your name, even if you don't know them. Now I'm hearing I don't know her. So understand that you are the true talent. You are the Mariah. You're not the JLo, pile number two. So get out of this imposter syndrome that you have. I think that's all I see. Yeah. Again, it's a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for a private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below, so you can definitely reach out for a private reading. And I'll see you guys in your next reading. Thank you. Hello, if you chose pile number 3, this is your crystal ball love reading. So just give me a minute and we'll get to channeling. So there are a lot of adjustments, is what I'm feeling over here, pile number 3. I feel you're making a lot of adjustments. And I think you are in this very transformational phase that is helping you uncover deeper truths about yourself. And that is why there's a lot of movement and a lot of distraction and a lot of just white noise around you. So understand that what is happening right now is you're experiencing a rite of passage and you are being taken to a much more sunnier and a happier place over here, pile number 3. And I'm seeing a lot of yellow. So I feel this has a lot to do with you coming back into your power, you taking back charge of your life over here. And I feel this is going to help you meet your person much, much sooner than you think. Because I'm seeing one flame that is splitting into two and coming back to one, but it's happening at a very fast and a very rapid rate. And again, I'm seeing rainbow flames. So if this is a queer relationship, you have nothing to worry. You will get the acceptance and the love you need over here. Pile number 3. I really need you to know that. And fit to your situation, it's a general reading. I think you're very, very close to your person. I think you're already in each other's orbits. That's what I can say very, very confidently. And you're very much in alignment right now, but it is because of these very extreme changes that you're experiencing on a daily. Till that process, well, it's never going to be complete, but till it sort of comes to a much more static place, I think you'll just feel lighter, you will feel happier, you will feel better. And I think as a result of those things, you will be meeting your person. I think that's something I can say confidently over here. So you meeting your person has a lot to do with definitely divine timing over here, because there's a lot of purging that is happening. And you're even purging past life trauma, whether you do it consciously or unconsciously. But I'm just seeing a lot of just gunk coming out of your subconscious. So you are in your healing phase right now, pile number 3, and I think you're getting more confident in saying no to people. I think you're getting more confident in putting up your boundaries. And I think all these are little brownie points that you're getting on the way to meeting your person. And I think by the time you meet your person, you're going to be so ready for a relationship. And I think your person too, and you're going to be able to show up and really be there for each other in the best way you can be there for each other. And I do feel once you meet your person, things will accelerate very, very fast. I feel you might work together first, you might be friends first. But even that phase, I don't think it's going to last very, very long because of the kind of intense attraction you have towards each other. This could even be someone who isn't the same ethnicity as you, who could not even be the same nationality as you. But you're very much the same. Your soul is very much the same, pile number 3. Even if you look very different and you feel very different, you're still the same person. There's a strong twin flame energy over here as well, pile number 3. I think you're going to have a new home with your person. I'm seeing a beautiful house. So you're going to definitely have a beautiful home with your person. I'm also seeing a library. So I think you love reading or your person loves reading or you both love reading. But I'm definitely seeing a library. And now I'm seeing some naughty things in the library. So this is PG-13. We'll keep it to that. So you both could like the fact that you're very nerdy. And you're also nerdy about each other. You like to know things about each other. I feel that is also a message over here that is going to really pull you together. And I'm seeing a lot of yellow again, and I'm seeing the sun. So you both are really going to bring a lot of joy into each other's lives because you have brought joy into your own lives as a result. So this is definitely a blessing. You're definitely a blessing to each other, and you're definitely each other's rewards. Pile number 3. And all the difficulty that you have experienced and faced right now, you're not even going to think about it. I'm hearing Radio by Lana. So I feel a lot of y'all could even be in the public eye over here, and maybe a lot of your loser exes want to come back, but I don't think you're going to be entertaining anyone. I really don't see that. And you're going to be shining, you're going to be glowing, you're going to be radiating so much happiness and joy by the time you meet your person. So that is your cue as to your person entering your life. You being in the best energy that you can be for yourself. You really having your finances together, your emotional life together, having just everything under the belt, and having full control and domination over all aspects of your life. So this is a level of personal mastery that you will be achieving before meeting your person. And I feel that is the cue over here. I'm trying to get timing, but I'm not necessarily getting timing. So I really feel again, this truly depends on you and how long you take personally to get to this level. But I don't think it's going to be very, very long. It's just, there are certain things that need to be addressed, and there are certain things that need to be purged. So your energy can be freed up to bring something new into your life. I wouldn't advise you to even date right now, to not even casually date right now. I think it's going to be very counterproductive to what you're trying to achieve over here. Pile number 3. So I feel that is the message. So the more you take care of yourself now, the more you give to yourself, the more you also do what needs to be done, and maybe do a little more. Do a little more than what is expected of you, and you will be so rewarded. You will be so blessed. Pile number 3. Right now is also a time for you to give. So truly give, because whatever you give will come back to you 10 times. What you give out will come back to you. Pile number 3. So it's as simple and as complicated as that. Yeah. But you need to understand that you have reached a spiritual level where what is inside you is reflecting on the outside, and vice versa. So you have reached a very high alchemical stage over here, pile number 3. And you will be able to transform and transmute anything that comes in your way. You're not going to be able to be stopped. You will literally trample over anything in your way. And not just trample, I think you're going to do it with a lot of love, and you're going to also be healing people that try to hurt you. So that's just your range, pile number 3. That's what I'm really trying to say over here. And I think when you and your person will come together, you will finally create something new. I'm seeing 2 flames coming together, and they're separating into 3 flames. So you both coming together is going to help you again create the third. So I do see a baby over here. So I feel that baby might even come much sooner into your relationship. So be careful unless you want that, I would say. Pile number 3. That's also a message. Yeah. Okay, now I'm seeing another baby. So definitely do a lot of family planning right away with your person. I guess that's going to be important. Because I think you might not agree with each other. Maybe one of y'all want a baby, the other one doesn't. But it's going to take both of y'all some time to come back on the same page. But I am seeing a spirit baby, so you're going to definitely have children. You could even have it through IVF or adopting if this is a queer relationship. So don't worry about those things. You will be able to have a baby over here. And there is a spirit baby strongly waiting to be born through both of y'all. So this is a very divine connection. I am seeing red threads also tied around all 3 of your hearts. Not just you and your partner, but also your baby. So understand that there is some past life karma that you will be coming to fulfill in this lifetime with your person. And you meeting each other is going to transform you both. And together you will become something much, much higher and greater. And you're going to definitely have a very positive ripple effect as a result on the whole world. or your sphere of influence, which is also going to be very large. It could be something online, or it could even be where you affect a lot of people, both of y'all. So you will be able to combine different worlds to create a better world, which is very powerful. And I feel this is also your soul contract because I'm seeing a scroll now. So you have signed up to do this with your person, and this is, in a way, just playing out what you have signed up for. All of this. So even if doing certain things might not make sense to other people, but it's really important that you follow your intuition because you do have your one foot on earth and your other foot in the other dimensions. And use this ability more than ever right now, Pi number 3, because that's going to really help you land on your feet every time. So that is also a very, very powerful message over here. The kids are being really noisy today, so I feel you're going to have a bunch of noisy kids. So I think get ready for that as well, Pi number 3. I feel that is also a message. But it's going to be a happy family. I do see I just see a lot of happy family time over here. I just see you and your partner and your kids just spending and doing a lot of just normal happy family things. And I don't think you've had a lot of normalcy growing up, so you're going to definitely get that at the other end, at the rest of your life. I mean, you'll definitely get that happiness and normalcy of a happy home for the other part of your life. So no hope is lost for you, by number 3. I'm also seeing a garden, so I feel you and your person might even have a garden. So it's safe to say that your person is going to be very well to do by the time they meet you. So there's definitely also going to be a lot of jealousy at both your ends because I think you both are going to be very shiny. You both are going to be very sparkly. You both are going to be wanted by a lot of people. But despite all this jealousy, a lot of this distractions and people coming together to tear you apart, the thread that connects you all is going to just pull you even much faster towards each other. So know that you're divinely protected and this connection is true. So you have nothing to worry about. No matter how conniving people will get, they're not going to be able to affect your relationship in a way that matters. And it's only going to deepen your love for each other. So understand that there's something much deeper happening over here, even if it is not the most ideal thing for you at that moment. Pile number 3, really tap into your intuition and your clairvoyance and really, really understand what is happening. Understand the karmic thread playing out because there will be a few that I see over here. But also see them dissolving. So you will be burning up a lot of the karma that was bad. I can definitely say that over here. And I see you being more in charge. Like I said, I see you really taking reins and coming out of this transformational cocoon phase, and you're going to be a beautiful butterfly over here. And you're going to be none like the other, truly. You're going to be truly one of a kind, pile number 3, and understand that it has taken all your life experiences, all the suffering to reach this level of wisdom, and you truly deserve to be at this place. So pour more love into yourself right now. Don't hold anything back when it comes to loving yourself and raise your esteem even more, raise your frequency even more because that's just going to even help you further. And definitely ground your energy. I'm seeing a lot of earth now, or you could be earth sign, or your person could have any prominent earth placements. But regardless, you need to ground your energy, pile number 3, especially because given that you're experiencing such intense transformations, you really need to ground your energy so you can come back online at a much more optimum rate, if that makes sense. You'll be more productive if you just rest more. Even if it sounds counterintuitive over here, pile number 3, please understand this. I'm seeing a lotus now, pile number 3. So there's definitely time for you to bloom because I don't see it bloom yet, but you're very close to blooming. So be patient, be gentle, and be really loving with yourself. Show yourself more grace and humility. It's really required of you right now. I know that you're not running out of time. I think there's a fear of running out of time ticking for you, but you are exactly where you need to be right now. So, like I said, understand the greater picture over here because you will have access to that vision. I strongly feel. Pile number 3. I think the more you realize how powerful you are, I think just as a result, your life will get easy. And as a result, your reality will also shift because you will start looking at yourself a little more differently. And I just honestly see you smiling at yourself. I just see you smiling by yourself, at yourself, and just having this smoke on your face, but also contentment. So a lot of more happy times are just rolling in for you. All you have to do is just take one day at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself and know that you will reach the finish line over here very, very soon. So, whatever adjustments you're experiencing right now, don't resist. Be more versatile, be more fluent with it. Let go into it. Really ease into the flow and know that you are healing. And you're healing at a much more rapid rate than you realize, pile number three. So, you're definitely also my healers over here. And you will also be healing a lot of other people as a result. So, don't shy away from this. You're meant to do this, pile number three. No imposter syndrome. You will soon have a feeling within yourself that you will create your home wherever you go. And I don't think that has always been the case, but like I said, it has taken so much for you to get to this place now, pile number three. And it's really up to you to enjoy every second of it. And you must. You owe this to yourself. You really do, pile number three. That's all I see, I think. Yeah, so you have so much to look forward to, pile number three, I feel. Any other messages? Yeah, I think that's all I see. Again, it's a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below. So you can definitely reach out for a private reading, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you.